Continuing our discussion of reversing tools, we will look at another debugger, and this one is called Evans Debugger. Evans Debugger is actually a native Linux application, so you don't need to worry about Wine or running something in a VirtualBox or anything like that. So where do you get it? You can do a search for it, or if you go to codef00.com, projects pound debugger, you will get to Evans Debugger, also known as EDB. Go ahead and click on download here. You will get a tard and gzipped file. Click on it and again extract it, probably to your home directory. Click on extract. And now if I want to run it, I can just go to that directory and I can run EDB. Now you may have to make some changes. For one thing, Evans Debugger normally comes as source code. So you might need to run qmake and then run make, and it will build the debugger. Now, this might take a little bit of time in order to build it, and it will depend on your system. It might take anywhere from just a couple of minutes to a half hour or so. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I wait for my build to finish, and then we'll pick up once that's done. So now my build has finished. In order to run Evans Debugger, just type EDB ampersand. And this should bring up Evans Debugger. If I want to load a file, I will open a file, and I'm going to go ahead and open this executable itself. And this should start looking pretty familiar. I have a region with disassembled code. Over here, I have registers, those high-speed memory locations. Down here, I have my hex dump of certain memory areas that I can select. And once again, over here, I have that all-important stack. Naturally, as you might expect with any Linux application, Linux is all about choices. So you can change the way this looks by clicking on Options and then Preferences, going to the Appearance, and you can change all of these fonts. So for example, they're all set to monospace 8 point. I could change that to, for example, 10 point, make it a little bit easier for my stacked view, and I could change all of them if I so chose. Just do that very quickly, and then I'll close it. And notice it got just a little bit more readable. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll look at some other debugger options.